Hey guys, so today I'm going to be trying out a new brand. Well, it's new to me. It's called Prados Beauty, and this is the person that owns this brand is Native American. She is in New Mexico, and I saw Robert Welsh talk about this brand over a year ago, and I was interested right away because my husband is 1/4 Native American. His grandmother actually grew up on a reservation, and so this has special meaning attached to it for me. And he was with me when I bought this yesterday, and I was like, "How cool is this, honey? A Native American makeup brand." So I'm going to be playing with this palette today. This is the Prados Beauty and Stephen Paul Judd 2.0 eyeshadow palette. And I bought this at the beauty department in JCPenney. If you have not seen my JCPenney beauty department video that I did on TikTok, you might want to check that out. It's just a very quick tour of the inside of the beauty department, and I didn't show every single display, and I didn't show this one because honestly I didn't even know this was in there because it isn't labeled Prados Beauty. It's labeled something else on the shelf for some reason. But I'm going to use this today, and I took inspiration from this color story that they have here. They have peach, orange, and aqua. So let me show you the inside. So this is what it looks like on the inside. So yeah, we're going to use peach, orange, and aqua today. And so I just want to give you a couple of tips. If you have cool toned light skin like I do, then some things that you can do to make those colors work better on you, because orange frankly looks horrible on me, but I don't want to keep doing the same color stories all the time. I want to be able to do a wide variety. That's the box that it came in back there. I want to be able to do a wider variety of colors, and I don't want to be afraid to use any particular color because I know that not everybody is going to want to do the colors that I do all the time, because I do tend to gravitate towards blue, purple, pink, um, you know, cool tone shades, aqua. I am going to do aqua as part of this look though, which it can be tricky to mix cool and warm tones together, but that's what we're going to do. So in order to make that work better, the first thing you can do is wear an orange shirt, because that's going to pull the whole thing together. And also, I have on bronzer all over. This is my Hard Candy Instant Summer Bronzer in Toasted. That will help pull it together. I have a peach colored blush on. This is the CoverGirl Classic Color Blush in Soft Mink. It is a gorgeous shimmery golden peach blush. My highlighter is the Profusion Ray of Sunshine Illuminating liquid highlighter in the shade Sunkissed. So those things will help pull it together. And I am going to do a orange type of lipstick. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is prime my eyes with my MAC Painterly Paint Pot. But yeah, I want to start trying to do a wider variety of colors, because I know I tend to do the same types of colors over and over again, and that can get boring. So there's a lot of colors out there, so I want to really be able to utilize all this makeup that I have, because there's no point in having these big giant palettes with all these colors if I'm not going to use them all, right? So I just wanted to go over the face products that I used first to show you how using those types of colors with the face products will tie the whole thing in together. I'm trying to take this all the way to the outside because I have a tendency to not pull that over far enough. And then the eyeshadow doesn't want to stick there, so I'm trying to pull it over all the way and all the way up to the brow bone so the highlight shade will stick fine too. Alright, so good. Now we can begin. So once I had heard about this brand and Robert Welsh reviewed it like maybe a year ago, I was trying to find that video this morning and I couldn't find it because that's not the name of the video. But he was talking about, I was interested in it back then, but then when I found out that they sold this at the new beauty department at JCPenney, I was like, oh, I definitely gotta look into that. Okay, so what I am going to do first is I think it might be a good idea to go into this, I'm going to say peachy brown matte shade. I'm going to go in with this fluffy brush and pick some of that up, and we're just going to go into the crease with that and use that as sort of a transition shade. There was a different video I was going to post today that I did, but I'm saving that because something is going on this coming week that I might not be able to film. So I think that day that I'm not going to have time to film, I think I'm going to post it on that day. But in that video, I'm going to be talking about doing exactly what I'm doing today. Not being afraid to use any particular color, and yeah, I'm not going to elaborate on that because then there'd be no point in posting the video if I talk about it now. So I'm going to talk about that in regards to shopping for your makeup collection. Yeah, this is going to make a really good transition shade because it's like a peachy light brown color. Alright, next what I want to do is I'm going to switch to a shader brush, and I'm going to go into this really pretty shimmery orange shade. The shades don't have names, but what they did was they wrote Prados across the top, and then they put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down the side. So you could say this shade is S2 in terms of the code that they used. So I'm going to pick up some of that really pretty, and it's like a true orange too. I'm going to put that on my lids. Oh, that's nice. So I've never used this brand before, like I said. And this is a very nice shimmer formula. And the matte blended well too. So far I'm very impressed with the formula. And I think what I'm going to do in order to save time and make this video a little bit shorter is just focus on this eye and then finish up on the other side like I normally do. Okay, so This is like a deeper orange with just a hint of red to it. It's kind of close to the shirt that I have on. So I'm going to dip the brush that I was using for that transition shade. I'm going to dip it in there. And I'm going to put that in the outer part of my look here. And then work it into the crease. Oh, these shadows are blending together really well. I'm just going to tap it one more time so that I have the concentration of color in the outside area here. Yeah, these shadows are blending together so nicely. All right. All right, I'm going to go into this small pencil brush and pick up this aqua shade, and it is a matte. And I'm going to drag that underneath my eye. I'm just picking up a little bit at a time so that my line doesn't become crazy thick. If you hear strange noises in the background, my husband is home right now. So he's doing something in the other room. Okay, so now, do I want to go any higher with that? You know what? I don't think I do. I want to keep this like not quite as dramatic as what I've been doing the last couple of days and make it a bit more wearable. Okay, for a liner, I've got this beautiful Maybelline Tattoo Studio liner in peach that I picked up recently. And this is like a golden peach. It is so beautiful. So I'm going to pop that on the waterline, and that's going to tie into this color story beautifully. Yeah, you probably won't be able to see that, but up close it's really, really pretty, and I think it goes nice with the aqua. Okay, so I'm gonna curl my lashes and apply mascara, do the other eye, and come back and we'll do the lips. Okay, so that's both eyes done. And another thing I wanted to mention is this is as tan as I'm going to be all year long because summer is over, but my skin is a little bit darker than it would normally be the rest of the year. So I used my deepest shade of foundation, which is my Hard Candy Glamoflauge in Natural. So this is the deepest foundation I have before I used, you know, the bronzer and all that. So that will help with the orange as well. And I think that the fact that my eyes are like an aqua color helps the aqua tie in to the orange as well. Now, if you don't want to do orange and aqua, another really pretty combination would have been to use the yellow. I could have put the yellow under my eye instead of the aqua and wore like a yellow shirt because orange and yellow looks really good together. But there's so many different directions that you can go with this palette, so many different color combinations. I think it's got a really nice wide variety of colors to play with. And you also have that deep brown that you could do with the orange instead of the aqua. I mean, there's a lot going on here. Now, I didn't do a highlighter shade yet, so let's just take this beige color up here and just dust a little bit of that for my highlight. Let's see what the lightest shade in the palette looks like. Yeah, it's just a light beige. All right, let's move on to the lips. Now, for a lip liner, this Wet n Wild lip liner has an orange tone to it. However, the name of it is Lay Down the Mauves. This is definitely not mauve. It's like a peachy color. So I'm going to line my lips with this. Yeah, I don't know why they named it that. This is definitely not mauve. And for a lip product, I'm going to use this Profusion Lip Glaze Hydrating Gloss Stain in the shade Cherry Glaze. And again, this is not red. This is definitely like a reddish orange. I think this color ties in perfect with my shirt. So that is the finished look. And I did aqua for my earrings. And this is actually not aqua, my nails. I just picked up this polish yesterday from Dollar Tree. It's by Color Vibe and it's called Caribbean, but same color family. And so that is it, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. And I do think that the quality of these shadows is excellent and everything just blended together so nicely. And so if you want to see this in person at JCPenney, they actually have a display palette that you can actually touch the shadows and do swatches if you want to feel the texture or see the colors on your skin. And this is not the only palette. They had, I think, one other palette, and there may have even been another product that they sell from this line too. I don't remember off the top of my head, but when I saw this one, I said, yeah, this is where I want to begin with this brand. That is stunning. So thanks for watching and subscribing, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.